Yeah. Rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million cause that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family. From a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Whole life ever when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. Mind saying really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god. Mess, hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Whole life ever when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. Mind saying really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went and it away. I ain't f***ing okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck in for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah. Rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million cause that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family. From a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Whole life ever when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. Mind saying really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. For you, for you, yeah. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god. Mass hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my devil, but I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yours, go. Steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. I'm full of stage, trying to find my pain. I see something coming out of that rain. My team, really my team. I'ma never slow down, I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over, yeah, I'm a slave for you.
Good afternoon, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Signature Esports. It's a pleasure to have you live at a charge. So countdown to green action here, presented by Lunatic Designs. It is week 5 in the Chop Racing Cup Series, the Chopp'N It Up Podcast Cup Series, and the cars are beautiful. The nighttime is set on it, and it is Daytona International Speedway. Everybody ready to get out there and put up or shut up. That's the way we got to look at it. That's how it is. Tonight's race, here's your race information as we get ready to go. Stay tuned, sports is going to give you your pole sitter tonight, and we'll get to that in just a moment. Daytona, week 5, 90 laps. We're going to see the stage to completion, lap 30. 3 sets of tires on the wall. It means 4 tires total. 1 fast repair, not no fast repair. There's 1 fast repair for these drivers to use. Man, I tell you what, might need it. It's a big field. It's going to be huge. Admin Box, Ball Stats, B&B Music, giving you all the action tonight. Look at the Chopp'N It Up podcast. You can check them out there on YouTube and everywhere that podcasts are live. And, of course, and always, we appreciate them for stepping up and calling it good. How about we take a look at it as we get ready to load in. Big field tonight here, and your starting grid ready to go. It is your Chop Shop Racing starting grid. Again, presented by Premier Racing Setups, PRSSetups.com. Use promo code CHOPSHOP15. It is going to look as such. John Hemmond's going to be your pole sitter tonight, the Stay Tuned Sports pole sitter. He's going to have to drop to the back again. Top 5 from last week will drop to the tail end of the field. Brock Duty's going to be outside pole sitter. Striker Alonzo King, Ed Perry, Joseph Grohalva will be there through road number 6. Chris Justice, Anthony Crownover out there as well. Brian Fine's going to be out there with Brad Dove, road number 5. Jeremy Bailey, Nathan Bigart's going to be there at road number 6. Row 7 will be Mike Matta with Tony Sanders out there as well. Joshua Siegfried's going to be out there with Jerry Culver. Jeff K, Michael Caffrey out there through row 9, row 10. Craig Bridge Jr., Jonathan Casebeer. David Steiner's going to be out there with Mike Mueller. Stephen Easham, Jeff Dillon, all the way through row 12. Row 13 will be Colby Hartung and Fred Chase. Sorry, row 13 will be backwards for me. Mark Retch and Pat Green, then Colby Hartung, Fred Chase in row 14. Robbie Milburn, Clint Hackett will be out there through row 15. Jeff Laraway, Christian Clark at row 16. Row 17 will be Dustin Bohannon and Jason Day. Ryan Went, David Durand is going to be out there through row 18. And then row 19, the final driver, Robert Church, out there ready to go. Chris Justice will cycle to the lead on the inside as these drivers get ready to do it. Thank you to all of our sponsors, all the people out there making it possible for us. We appreciate you very much. Penguin's in chat with me as well. Penguin's going to be your RC tonight. One of the best in the business, and he's going to be the guy taking care of the X's and O's for everybody, telling them when to hush up and when to get going. And it's going to be good. What's going on, everybody? Let's go racing. We like it. Highlight the message. Let's do it. Anthony Crownover out there says this should be a good race tonight. I think if the big one happens, it's going to take out half the field. It's going to be good. Good luck, Dama. Love SS Racing. It's going to be fun. Mike M, good luck, boys. See you on the track. Let's keep it clean. Like to see it. We're going to go on. How about we do it? Let's do it. Pitter patter. Let's get at her. We got green flag racing. Ooh, put caution. Something happened. What happened? We don't have green flag racing. Well, while we have the opportunity, it gives me a chance to test out my buttons. Here's your driver cams tonight. There is Brad Dove, ready to rock and roll. Appreciate that driver as well. There's Chris Justice. He is going to be the guy out front. There is Grohalva. Grohalva ready to rock and roll, of course, in all ways. There is Nathan Bigart. He is going to be the guy trying to go from the back to the front. Again, this is a patience race more so than it is about speed. Beautiful beard. Love the man cave. Who is that? I don't know who that is. You folks tell me who that is out there. Jerry Culver on the driver cams tonight as well. And then we got a guy ready to rock and roll. Clint out there giving you some love. Appreciate you, sir. Much love to you. I hope everybody enjoys themselves. This is going to be good. Thank you to the Beef Jerky and a little bit of driver cams. Chop Shop Racing is going to come on board with the driver cams next season. Landon, what's going on, brother? You're going to be racing in my Powder Puff series, from what I understand. Did I put Layden or Landon? I think I spelled your name wrong in the Powder Puff series. You're going to be running that bad boy. It's going to be fun. Toys for Tots gets started next Monday, but we do have that magnificent goal. I want everybody to get out there and show some support. Xfinity Car is going to be the first race at Atlanta. That'll be this upcoming Monday. Indy Cars in Indy the following Monday. 87s at Talladega on the 9th of December. 16th Cup Cars at Kansas, and the trucks at Nashville Superspeedway on the 23rd. It's going to be insane. If you want to be a part of it, it's $5 a race or $25 for all. If you want to take part in all the magnificent points, well, then you need to be in all 5 races. And the point standings, we're going to pay out the top 5 for those drivers. It's going to be a ton of fun. So get out there, be a part of it. You got to join our Discord to do it, though. It's going to be a ton of fun. Landon Crownover. Landon. Oh, I got an update for StreamerBot. Nobody used StreamerBot. Thank you for the Discord there, Budgie. Much love to you. All right. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go back to it here. Thank it enough. Can we do it enough? It's a big field, folks. I don't know what happened to bring out the caution, but it's okay. Might have been just a bad start. Maybe some drivers still catching up to the tail end of the field. It's a big field. So, that being said.
Somebody got wrecked.
Oh, who got wrecked? I didn't see it.
I believe Retchin got shoved down into the pit area.
Oh.
I believe it was.
The only thing I see is Dustin Bohannon. There's John. Oh, John. Right here. Oh, John and the 20. That was the start of the race. It was the 5-5. He went down low to avoid the checkup. 20
Right
was
there.
Dustin Bohannon. Yeah. He went around full speed. All right. There we go. So something did happen. So apologies for missing that. I try to do the best I can, I promise. Everybody. Thank you. What's up, Dama? What's up, Landon? Much love to you, man. Spicy was out there earlier. We appreciate him. It was a full send kind of momentum. Let's do it. All right, pace car dive in. Now we got to take our time. So I do believe Tony Sanders, everybody's on the lead lap. So anybody who was starting from pit road, well, they're not doing it now. Let's do it. Let's go green flag racing. It's super speedway racing. Actually, we're going to go one more lap around. I just want the race to begin. Let's go. Come on. Hold on to it. Yes, sir. Can I get an amen? Oh, wait, I got it.
Can I get an amen?
Oh, I'm waiting for the moment that I get to use it. I'm waiting for the moment. Let's do it. Daytona. It's a big track. Track temperature is really cool. It's going to be a lot of grip. And drivers going to have to center up their wheels and center up what they've got going on. How about a little Alonzo King up there running my nice, beautiful logo? We appreciate the MVP driver. I appreciate everybody who runs my logo. So thank you very much. If you do run my logo out there, I love you all. Thank you. I like you. I'm going to favor you folks over everybody else. Just saying. Yeah, I said that. I said it out loud. Let's go. All right, it's time. I think we're going. We are going. Uh-oh. Can we do it? Let's go. We're green. Caution again. Apparently a caution. No caution. Wait. Yep, a caution. Why is it showing a caution? All right, folks. Bear with me. Yep. Thank you, Budgie. All right, we fixed it. Rock duty out front. Little single file stretch right now. Some of the drivers play catch up. David Steiner has the second pack back here. They pulled away rather quickly. Crown over. Up into the middle mix. Two packs rolling. Let's do it. Now we've got, things got all jacked up on Mountain Dew there. So That's what happened. Here we go.
Somehow they were one lap down from the pace car.
I believe it. I believe the whole thing's jacked up.
On Mountain Dew. And just about the whole field had black flags because of it.
All right, Jonathan Casebeer up 4 right now. Biggest move of the race is going to be a few drivers. 10 spots gained for Robbie Milburn, who's the driver right back here. Colby Hartong's going to be up a couple there as well. Jeff Lehrer way back here, a couple of spots back from that, up 10. 10 spots for Bohannon. Ryan Wentz going to be up 11. The 22 has some significant nose damage right now as Robert Church runs the fastest lap of the race, 46.19 so far. 10 spots gained for he. Jamie Bailey back here in the 15. We'll be trying to follow the rest of the field. Jeff Dillon, fastest lap of the race, 46.12. Your race leaders, 46.52. Siegfried running 46.7s right there in the middle portion of that first group. But they're all starting to play catch up out of the corner. Some drivers getting a little bit free, trying to find all of the space they can get. Ed Perry, Tony Sanders way back here, though. They're going to be looking to catch up with some of these drivers. Robert Church up on the outside lane, getting a little bit of momentum here. John Hammond dropping back the outside lane, not progressing to where it needs to be. Hammond was your pole sitter, so we'll see if these drivers will move forward. 3 wide here in the middle. Christian Clark trying to hold on to it. Churchy way up there. It's going to be out of the gas. He's going to be all by himself, and right now he needs Christian Clark to drop in so he can drop in and soak up the draft here. No momentum to lose here as Churchy closes back in. David Arand, fastest lap of the race, 45.82. Oh, Brian Fine having an issue on the bottom side of the racetrack. It's going to come up the racetrack. Cannot stop. Big one happening already. I said it was going to happen, and I didn't think it was going to happen this early. Brian Fine got sent, and everybody dropping in to try to avoid all the carnage here. David Steiner involved. Ryan Wendt will be coming to pit road. He got taken out in that. Stephen Isham in it as well. Rand able to avoid some of that contact. Sheesh. All right, well, let's go figure out what happened. Somebody ducked when they should have dodged. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Excuse me. Oh man, started right here. Let's back up. All right, happened right about here. Check up. Oh, 25 was on the back bumper to the 16 there. That's Brad Dove in the 25. And the 14 of Chris Justice had Matta right behind him. So let's just do this. So Dove on the back bumper to the 16 shoves the 16 into the 14. 14 hits, has to check up, trying to square up so he didn't turn the 14, but the 25 was committed to the back bumper. Then the 57 goes all the way down, and he's along for the ride right here. There's nothing he's going to be able to do. Matta able to rejoin the racetrack. And then all of a sudden, 5-7 trying to do what he can. Well, here's what happens here. Watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it. And then all of a sudden, here it comes the traffic in the windshield. Oh, then the 63 got taken out. Steven Isham hits the wall. 77 to Caffrey, then the 22. And then he ping pongs off with a 100, who should have a different number. And then 13 of Culver down. Clint Hackett gets caught up in it. And then here's the blimp view. There's more cars getting caught up in it. And then all this down there. Down here, Jerry drops backwards. The 20 trying to avoid anymore because the 20 had to use his fast repair. Jason Day's back here in the 5-2. People trying to stop. Churchy able to stop. So, you know. Yep. Isn't that about?
Must have had to tow.
Let's see. I'll tell you how many did. One, David Steiner towed.
Clinton Hackett?
No. He might be just trying to get it fixed. Save that fast repair. It's really early to use a fast repair. So the 22 coming around, he got 1 minute 8 seconds of damage fixed that last time by, but he's already been to pit road once. So David Steiner, the only driver a lap down, he went ahead and took 2 minutes 46 seconds, but he did get towed. So that'll be what he asked to on pit lane for 3 minutes. So he might have used the fast repair, but it looks like there's still some separation on the car. Yeah, it looks fine. He's fine. Chris Justice, your race leader, on the outside. Brock Duty will be on the inside. Anthony Crown over Nathan Bigart. Everybody ready to go. Yep. Infinite Clips, Budgie. Big old sheesh. Oh, excuse me, I have the hiccups. I think I have heartburn too. I'm not quite sure. You ever have heartburn so much that you're like, do I really have heartburn, or is that just weird? I don't know. If you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like button for me. It goes a long way to support what we do. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'd like to see ourselves get to 20,000 followers on YouTube. It'd be absolutely 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's my first goal for YouTube. 100,000 is the ultimate goal. If I can get to 100,000 subscribers, I will probably eat a peanut butter sandwich. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give the plaque to my daughter. That's what I'm gonna do. But 20,000 is the goal. I got a long way to get there. We're 10% of the way there. So let's go. Yeah. And then Facebook, we're trying to get to 20,000. We're like 90% there on Facebook. So let's go. And then we're just trying to get to 1,100 on, what are we at? On Twitch? Yeah, something like that. We appreciate you all. Thank you so much. All right. 'Tis the day. Fix that. Now we're going. Let's go. Back in at green. A couple of early cautions here. A lot of moving around very early. Strickland off 14 from the start of the race, from the back to the front. This is the track that you can do that at. John Hammond, very good at the super speedways.
Never mind.
Was able to keep himself clean. What's that?
I was going to ask you a really dumb question. Were you seeing the green and the white at the same time?
Yeah, I was. Dennis, thank you for subscribing to our YouTube channel. Thank you, sir. I think this session is jacking up. And it's fine as long as nobody gets DQ'd. We're good.
It's jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Yep. It's all jacked up on Mountain Dew. Thanks, sir. Appreciate you. You know what they were saying in the middle of all that?
What?
Help me, Tom Cruise!
Yeah. That's exactly it. It's not Talladega, it's Daytona, though. 13 of 90 complete. First caution happened lap 0. Next caution shortly thereafter. Jeff K. rolling. Christian Clark is going to be up 21 spots. 41. The 4 on the outside lane. The 90 dropped in, or 94 dropped in hard there. Fred Chase ready to go. See the 99 there in the back bumper. 88 to the 7. What will separate this racetrack is when drivers finally get themselves to a point of maybe taking a green flag pit stop. We'll see who's working together, who's not. They keep it close and congested like this, then, boy, I'm telling you, we'll see it. But, hey, lap 30 is going to be the stage caution, and then after that, it's going to be about who can save. Oh, man, 80 up on the outside lane, gets pushed up into the wall. Or I say pushed. He got squeezed up into the wall. 62 of Jeff Dillon there in the middle. 3 sucker hole, trying not to hold on to it. Alonzo King still ahead as well. Man, a 3-wide situation this early. Not the greatest place you want to be. Somebody having a blink back here. Is that the 20? It is. Dustin Bohannon dropping back. He's going to roll up onto the racetrack. He's got some rear damage. He's fine. Should be able to play catch up. Again, stage break coming up, so it'll be fine. The 20 will be able to drop back and pick up Jerry Culver and Ryan Wendt. David Steiner up here in the 63. It's going to be your lucky dog if no caution comes out between now and the completion of lap 30. Joshua Siegfried having a little bit of an issue there as well. He's sitting 5th in line. Right now, that single file front straightaway working. Justice out front. Anthony Cronover in 2nd. Good momentum. Here's the final Campbell. What's happening there? Uh-oh. Josh is blinking. Josh's computer's having a seizure. I can't see him. Neither can Grijalva. That was a long way to be gone. We'll see if the 85. So now the 12 can get close and be comfortable. The 80 to the bottom side of the 23. 5.5 has the 4 behind. Christian Clark, 878 on the iRating. Pushing one of the league owners here, or trying to keep him close. Good separation right now. 17 of 90. Should be able to make it on fuel with no issue here. 30 laps is very comfortable. 41, we'll see the 60 to the inside. Maddock goes around. 41 drops back. 5-1 back onto the outside. David Arand. Arand going. 17 laps complete. This time by. Hold on to the night. Bohannon. I think that rear damage hurting him here. Maybe just trying to take it easy. Ryan Wendt, Jerry Culver to Michael Caffrey. A little bit of separation there. Caffrey and keeping the draft enough. Somebody did something. Mr. Van Nest, much love to you, my friend. I hope you're having a good night. Caution comes out. And I knew a caution came out because my computer CPU usage spiked. Churchy, Siegfried, Grijalva. Bam! Striker involved. 16. The 7. Churchy off on the grass was fine. Grijalva. Oi. Boy, what happened there? 4's out front right now. Oh, man. Something on the inside. The 4 drops down. So here's Christian Clark. And they put the 5.5. So they're pushing John Hammond here. John up on the outside lane. And I'm telling you, this you can't have, and I'm going to say this with as much here's the chase cam. With as much gumption as I can, right? You know that this is going to have a short memory. Watch the 4 here. There's going to be a long memory about this. There's the 80. Gives him a bump. Sends him around the 5.5. 4 drops down. He's fine. And then you got to think about the dirty air right behind that. We'll see the 14. Because Chris Justice is right here. The 80 in the middle, 3 wide, 27. We're going too early. And then that checks up the line. And then the 14 has the 80 right there. Watch that. A lot of bobbling. 3 wide from the front. It's going to take out a big portion of this field. And I mean a big portion of this field. Tony Sanders makes it around. 15 was in it. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Here's one more time. Here's what happened with Grijalva. Grijalva able to almost skirt it by. He did. He was good. So driver's going to be trying to make it happen. Sheesh. I'm kind of liking that one. T. Sundir Aggressive Guanaco DX Cat. So I like it whenever my when StreamerBot makes up these links for the Twitch clips, right? Stormy Cryptic Eagle Nerf Red Blaster. Interesting cogent clips mom sooner or later. Thank you for the clips, Budgie. We'll be lights on. As we're lights on, we're going to take a hydrate break. We'll be back. These guys are going to go green flag racing very soon. at it again. 22 of 90. Had to refill my coffee there, folks. Wanted to get something warm to drink. Two different groups here as drivers spread out just a little bit. Church on the bottom side. We'll see Brian Fine up there as well. Fine working very, very comfortable. You kind of want to put yourself in a good spot. Siegfried working the outside lane, trying to side draft his way forward. He's going to be able to do so. He's going to have some help as Brad Dove goes to it. Pat Green on the bottom side of the 90. Dove working. Right to the back bumper of Joshua Siegfried. You can't see the temperatures on the dashboard there, folks. It's one of those things I wish that we could see as broadcasters, being able to see how hot these things get. Good bump for Brad Dove, but you got to be careful. Pushing the pusher here goes a long way to causing some issues. Keep him close. David Oran gets a big shot from the 85. Oh, one on the bottom side. You hear a lot of flirting with the throttle. And that's kind of where you need to be. Back straightaway working. Single file for the second group back here, and then a third pack back there as well. A couple of drivers just trying to take it easy. Brian Fine, fastest lap of the race. 45.68. Outside lane prevailing right now, 27. He's a little bit of group here. A little bit of spread. Big run coming from the 01. Good bump to the 27 there. All the way through it. There's Grijalva. $25 of 90. $85. Got him all the way up there. There's the 27. Now the 85. We'll see the 27 jump up. 25 drops down. Ooh, good check up there. Big Art almost went to it. 27 cycles back to second. David Oran gets a shove out as the 25 will be left high and dry here. Nobody looking to work with him. 25 trying to pick up somebody here. He's going to be 3 wide here. He's going to lose a couple of more spots as the 5-7 gets around. Budgie Copter went to work. Thank you, Budgie. I appreciate you. There's Big Art, who's going to be in third in line here. And just behind him, Grijalva, who were just on board just a moment ago. You know, we've got some new drivers here tonight. That might be Brian. We'll see. Not quite sure. Take a better look at his car. Going to drop to the bottom side here. Going to have Dove on the back bumper. And through him we go. How about Jerry Culver? Oh, Culver back here just taking it easy. Well, he was taking it easy. Where'd he go? There he is. 21st here. There's a 4 up into the wall right there. Christian Clark. Oh, caution's going to come out here. That should be your stage. Greg Bridge.
That will be.
Jeff Dillon on the bottom side, 62. Jerry Culver able to miss that one. These things, they do happen. And last driver cam tonight, Clint Hackett. Super Speedway Racing. Make you feel all fuzzy inside. David Steiner, Clint Hackett might be able to both stay out here. It'll put them on a different cycle. Steiner's going to be your lucky dog, but Clint Hackett might stay out and take one of those back. We'll see what he does because let's face it, it is that time of the day. Yeah, Jason Day out of the race early. Tony Sanders getting brand new car. Clint Hackett, first driver lap down. Will be a first driver lap down after the lucky dog gets around. David Oran, look at that nose. Looks like he got kicked. Let's take a look. Ryan Wendt, Jeremy Bailey, Jeff Dillon. Here's a bump from the 01. So David Duran's going to win the stage here. 88 on the bottom side. I don't know what caused that to happen. We'll have to see. Just trying to avoid some things. He and John Hammond must have saw something. Let's go to the chase cam here. Happened in the front pack. Aggression. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Who was that? That was Jeff Dillon. Jeff Dillon got popped out like a Pop-Tart. Bam. There's a 25 on the bottom side. Let's take a look. Oh. What? Whoop. He tried to avoid that. Oh, 3 gets into him. One more time. And this happened with Dove right there. Dove was on the back bumper of the 57. Brad Dove in the 25 there. Everybody will come to pit road. Where is Brad Dove? There he is. Giving a big shove to the 5-7 there. 27 had a big run on the bottom. So 25 to Brian Fine. So Dove to Fine. Dove is Fine. Fine is Dove. Good bump into the corner. Bumping into the corner. Seesawing across the bumper will put you in a bad situation. Dudley, Roberge, thank you very much, both of you. Didn't see that from Dudley. So he gets the 57 free, pops the 25 up. 62 goes to the outside, and the 5 was still there with a head of steam. So just out of the gas, nothing you could do about it. Turned across the nose of the 25 into the 85, and then poor Craig. Craig's slowing up. Oh, and Caffrey just barely got into the back of him and just trying to miss where the 62's going, and bam. America.
Mr. Bobby, come on down here. Help me, Jesus. Help me, Jewish God. Help me, Allah. Ah!
Help me, Tom Cruise.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Mm-hmm. Everybody comes to pit road. Clint Hackett back on pit road. I think he's going to wait for the next Lucky Dog opportunity. Does look like he is. The Siegfried's on pit road. He's getting repairs. We're seeing everybody complete their 29th lap. So Clint Hackett will be coming off pit road, but he'll be the first driver 1 lap down. 85 on pit road, still getting repairs. Might take it all. And we've had enough cautions to think that there might be another one. John Hammond, Michael Strickland, Jerry Culver, Ryan Wendt, Robert Church, Jeff Laraway, all will need to come to pit road before Chris Justice, Nathan Bigart, Pat Green, Jeremy Bailey. Yeah. That's the stage. I'm hearing that that was the stage, so that's what the old Penguin said. I believe Penguin. I don't believe myself. Here's your points for this series. Stryker leads with 2 wins. Chris Justice, Michael Mata, Jeff Dillon, David Arand, your top 5. Big Art still looking for his first win of the series. Jason Day has a win. Alonzo King has a win. If the playoffs were to begin today, Grijalva and Roberge separated by a couple of points. Now, Chris is not in today's race. He'll be back. I promise. He'll be back. Why don't you, Roberge? You're coming back. Chris Justice's heart rate is at dang old a lot. Well, right now it's kind of calm. Justice sitting at a calm 118 right now. Watch his heart rate as this one goes up. His heart rate calmed down when he that little bobble right there had him fluctuate just a little bit. Now he's calm. 108 beats per minute. That's a resting heartbeat. Until things get dicey, and then you start seeing his heart go. I've seen his heart rate at 150. Right now, seemingly calm. Five drops in. Woo. That's a good little view for you there. Right now, Striker out front. Jerry Culver up on the high side. Robert Church on the bottom. Sees John Hammond pulling. Church will be the first driver need to come to pit road. So being on the bottom lane, it's going to be a big deal for him right now. You don't want to give up too many spots. Chris Justice drops to the bottom side. We'll see the 24 of Mark Retchen there. Mark Retchen, good on super speedways as well. He's going to be a driver you want to keep your eye on if nothing happens to him. He'll try to be there at the end. Big bump for the 23. 24 goes to the out, or for the 13. 24 goes to the outside. It's going to have the 88. And you want to talk about hooking up. This is a pair you're going to see. Be able to handle it. 24 to the 88. Back straightaway busy. That's what it looks like if you're a spotter on this racetrack. This is what it looks like if you're a fan up in the bleachers and the nosebleeds. This is what it looks like going around the walls. Robert says, looking good. So far, so good. Striker will commit to that back bumper. He's good at it. If you have not listened to an iRacing race with headphones in, I encourage you to do so. Jeremy Bailey off 7 to the number 15. Work good in the bottom side of the racetrack, right behind the 01 of Nathan Bigart. Michael Caffrey, my friend from Perth, Australia, getting out there, putting on a dang old good show, looking good. Let's do it, 88. Like to see it real tight for Mr. Dudley out there. Thank you, Roberts. Thank you, everybody, for being out there. Thank you for being the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Thank you for the likes out there. Again, if you are out there on YouTube, it is your responsibility to be awesome. Make sure you watch it in 1440p. Click the settings icon. It's half of 4K, but it's better than 1080. I promise. Everything's a little bit more crisp. And you can watch it on your big screen, too, if you have the YouTube app on your smart TV. How about it? Mike Mueller and the 100. Season 62 of Jeff Dillon behind. 16 up on high side. That's Mike Madden. One of the Shane Van Gisbergen number 16 paint scheme. I'm thrilled to see old Shane coming to the Cup Series this year. I'm thrilled to see it. 12 to the back bumper to the 16. 80's back there as well. This is a patience day. Seeing somebody having a big blink issue. Who is that? 12 to the bottom. Big dive in. Able to follow the 16 around. It's a lot of resources to run 37 vehicles, 37 cars. 16 tries to move up the lane to go with the 12. Trying to edge their way forward. How about Ed Perry in the 33? Let's go, Grijalva. Much love, Joe. What do you say, brother? What do you say, my friend? You and I are close. We're going to see how this one works. 23, the back bumper to the 90. Colby Hartung up 22. Churchy up 31 spots. He is your biggest mover of the race. Hold on to your butts. Yeah. We have a new tool on Twitch.
Got a spin in the back.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. They slow up here. I tell you what, when it happens, so much happens. Oh, I didn't miss who it was. Back up. Mm-hmm.
Jeremy Bailey.
Yeah, it's my number. Jeremy, stop that. Sir. Mr. Sir. Mr. Sir. Go into the chase view. I somehow, some way, I deleted my far chase camera. I don't know how. I really don't. But I did. Matty gets into the back bumper of him there. 15 trying to ride into the corner. It's a long way on this racetrack. You know, we're over. We're going to be over the threshold for a green flag pit stop. So some drivers may come in, some drivers may not. So there's the 16 up on the back bumper. We're going to just elevate the camera here, folks. 16 already has some right front damage.
Look back behind the 16.
Bump from the 80 into the 16. Oh, I'm working on it. And then 15 goes around. So aggressive makes the driver go around. 63 of David Steiner just got that car fixed, and you saw him ghost through the 15. And then, man, that'll blow your engine quick, fast, and hurry. Don't want to see that at all. So Clint Hackett should be your lucky dog. Should have been your lucky dog. I do believe. Actually, I take that back. Bohannon might have gotten the lucky dog that time. We'll see. Clint Hackett, 34th. Yeah, still a lap down. So Dustin Bohannon gets back on the lead lap. As Clint Hackett still looking for that lucky dog spot. Let's see if we've made it around long enough here for Clint Hackett to get anything out of it. Mark Retchin. Yeah. So Clint Hackett not going to be able to get that lucky dog spot. So he came in on 28. A lot of drivers coming in, putting in fuel. Maybe thinking to be on a different cycle to win this race. They might be able to save enough. Don't think they have enough time. We're still 50 laps to go in this race. Maybe split it a little bit later. A lot of this field that you're going to see up inside the top 9 or 10. Oh, there goes Clint. Clint is your lucky dog. I don't know why he didn't get the lucky dog. Let's take a look and see if he had any contact here when the caution came out. Didn't look like it. Ooh, he hit the wall. He did. He had a little bit of contact with the wall. That's probably why he didn't get the lucky dog. It's nice to see Grijalva's P1's trophy on the background. He won this season, kart racing. I know. I'm very proud of him as well. Glad to see him getting out there still racing. Mark Retchin's going to be your race leader. Strickland's going to be in second, Green in third. The 20 was on the lead lap already. So, you know, David Steiner getting more damage fixed on pit road. Joshua Siegfried's getting a little bit more taken care of. Tony Sanders on pit road as well, still getting a brand new car. Mike Meta getting more done. We'll see. Evening, Gator. How are you doing? Much love to you. I appreciate you. We've seen a handful of cautions here. All for incident, none for stage. But we did have a stage on lap 30, but it was technically lap 28, 27, 28. I don't know. Whatever that
27.
was. Whatever that was. Whatever the numbers were. Oh, there's old Mark Retchin in the Chop Nation 24. Big old sheesh. I'll take it, Budgie. We're at 54 of 60 subs now. We're back to where Penguin put me a hot minute ago. Jeez, oh Pete, man. Thank you,
I
Budgie.
did no such thing. It's all lies.
It's
all lies.
I had 27 subs, and he says, I said, this is the most I've ever had, and he doubled my subs. And so far, we've been able to maintain kind of the majority of them.
It's all lies.
So far.
Don't let him lie to you, chat. It's a fib.
So far. At some point, we'll go. Penguin causing trouble again? Yeah.
No. Never.
Let's see. So Thanksgiving Day is my birthday, folks. I wanted to say this.
Happy early birthday.
Well, after we have our brisket and our full bellies, if I'm still awake, we'll do a birthday stream.
If I didn't have to work Friday.
If you're seeing drop frames out there, folks, seemingly that I think everybody's having internet issues right now across the U.S. So Spectrum's having some down power line issues with the wind. Yep. So a lot of them run off the same towers, even though it's a different coverage. They all run off the same damn tower. So much love, Penguin. Green flag. Thank you, Budgie. I think Budgie's just trying to get her title back. Most gifted subs. 23 drops down to the 88 with the 24. John Hammond rolling. There's Ryan went up 30. Now he becomes the biggest mover of the race. Cluck, cluck, chicken truck. Let's go. Hey, Booty joined my Discord today, by the way.
Did she?
Yeah, I gave her your roll.
What roll's that? I got my own roll?
Yeah. It's called Signature.
What? Super Alpha?
So if she wants to get in the disco, 41 gets turned by the 99. Oh, somebody's blinking up into the wall. Oh, big wreck. Oh no. Bam. Clutch. Oh no, everybody can't hold on to it. Alan, thank you very much. Mr. Marr.
I don't even.
There's so much collision going on. Forgive us, folks. CPU usage went through when somebody who was blinking wrecks. Wow. We might have just sounded really funny there for a minute. That's what it is. Jeff Laraway right here. Tore up from the floor up on the bottom side. He had to jump to pit road. The dang old fly in front of my face. He blinked for a moment when he was wrecking. And so this starts with a 41. There's Jeff K right here. There's the 99 behind him. That is Robbie Milburn. Robbie is our Dirt Series champion on Monday nights. He's out here putting some energy in as well. 41, leaving a little bit of a lane up right there. I'm going to go into the chase view again. Actually, we'll go into the chopper view because this is just going to be a lot easier. And then, here, let's back up. There we go. So, 41, you see the bobble from the 22 a little bit right there. There's Ryan Wendt on the bottom side, and he comes back up to lineup. Just trying to clear the nose. 41 getting a little bit of air as well. 99 sees the hole here. Corner out, and you'll see the 99 come across the back bumper of the 41. He just gets there and frees up the 41. Robbie, trying to avoid that, comes down, gets into, well, our man that has a blinking problem a little bit here. Which is, hey, I'm not complaining. Not complaining. So right here, comes down, gets into the 71. It's a 71. Yeah, it's a 71. It's Jeff Laraway right here. And let's go back to this view. And then watch this. Blink, blink. 41 nowhere to go. The 20 nowhere to go. And his car is just doing all kinds of weird things where the tires fly off and bumpers disappear and, things like that happen. That's a lot to deduce there. But I do want to see who else was involved here because Jeremy Bailey was there. Jeremy Bailey able to do what he did. Hopefully, let's see. The 94 was involved. Oh, man. Here's Fred Chase. Watch Fred Chase. And I mean, it's hard to see it and avoid it. 94, Matta gets involved. Brock Duty, the 63, Clint Hackett there. Man, oh man. So what I was saying, as we were having that nice conversation, if you are in our Discord, you'll notice that we have a little tab, and it's called Signature, and that is a role you get if you're a sponsor, if you are a friend, or you're on our beautiful list that since I reset my computer, I don't have to put up anymore, but I'm going to have to make a new one, which is our alumni. You're going to get that role as well. So if Budgie wants to see if Penguin's hiding, and she wants to jump in Discord, she can see if he's hiding. No, totally kidding. He'd be, what are you doing? Nothing. And when Budgie decides that she wants to be in our Discord as well, she's going to get that same role. So, but it's okay if nobody joins the Discord. It's also okay if you want to join the Discord because it's for everyone. For racing, we talk about all the leagues. I ping people, and there's a lot that does happen that I put out there. It's basically an information source and for us to hide out. We hide away from people, kind of. Mark Retchen, Michael Strickland, John Hammond, Chris Justice. It's going to be your front two rows of the restart. Retchen is your race leader. And right now, you definitely, if you can hold on to the lead for a little bit longer, that front 10 or 12 drivers will be good enough to maybe pit together. Colby Hartung came in on 43. Pat Green came in as well. Those two are going to work together. Those are teammates. Brad Dove came in as well. Michael Caffrey's there. Brian Fine, Steven Isham all came in on 43. Joshua Siegfried, it's going to be 7 laps down. Mueller on pit road. Mike D, 3 minutes on pit road. He's probably waiting for a tow. Clint Hackett getting more damage taken care of. Jeff Laraway on pit road as well. Poor Jeff. I'm not trying to poke at him. I'm not trying to poke him. We're not. I don't have any problems with anybody who blinks. Those things happen. It's hard. It's hard for the simulator to see 37 cars sometimes, and when they blink, could be anything to happen. I mean, we're seeing spikes right now in our and on our end when it comes to signals. So let's see how it goes. Let's do it. We're green.
Yeah, I got a text from Booty about internet being messed up, and they were working on it. And then they said, "Is it fixed?" And I said, "Well, I'm still getting lag."
Right.
And I'm assuming that it's still going on all around the country because
you get some big storms happening.
This isn't a normal race.
Yeah. Whoop! 22 gets spit out like a hot noodle, and they're wrecking again. Oh, no. Ryan almost avoided all of that. 20 turned around. Caution breeds cautions, breed cautions, and do you really want to be in it? Ryan, he got skadooshed. Oy. He was trying to reassume the race line there. Dustin Bohannon was right there. He's backwards on the racetrack. I think it just got spit out and checked up. Yeah. Take a look. 22 got a bump from the left rear quarter panel there. That's why you should never give up that line. But if you're a driver coming out of a corner here, and this is where you've got to take the patience. You definitely have to do what you need to do here, folks. But I get racing, but lift a little and settle in, because this is becoming a caution fest, and this is not normal for this league. So out of the corner, you can't go anywhere. You just restarted the race. Patience is prudence, right? That's the way we see it. David Duran does see a hole. I mean, and you definitely have to protect the line, but there he is. David Duran is going to shoot that inside hole when the line is up half a lane, and he's got no help behind him. And then all of a sudden, that happens, and then that's going to check up this inside lane. And I'll go back to Bohannon here, who's in the 20, who is seeing his speed fall back into his face, right? And then all of a sudden, somebody, there's a checkup. So he checks up to miss the 5-1. Look at the 22 spit out. And then the reaction time just didn't happen. And even at speed, we're trained to see this when we drive this. Watch it at speed. Out of the corner. 20, good run. Sees the checkup. And I get it. We're not professionals, but you gotta take the time to do it. Case Beer's going to be your race leader here. Red Chase is going to be second. Nathan Bigart came out on 44. He's going to be third. Jerry Culver's going to be in fourth. Chris Justice coming off pit road here is going to be in fifth. Grijalva working as well. I don't even know who your lucky dog was there. Laraway should have been your lucky dog. He's going to be coming around. Big holy cow. And I'm not talking crap on the league. I'm just saying the driver should have a little bit more patience. We just hit halfway. Just hit halfway. We're an hour into this race, and we just hit halfway. You got another hour of driving if the cautions are going to keep going the way they are. However, cautions are going to happen. That's
1,
it.
2, 3, 4, 5. We're at number 6 already.
Yeah. We got it up for the old customers out there, for the old spectators, the watchers. Wrecks are great. I love Daytona wrecks. I love cautions when it comes to these kinds of things. But we want to see them race, right? We want to see everybody race. I want to see everybody have some fun. And pacing is not fun. Kind of riding is not fun either, but you got to be in position to win it. Now we're going to see drivers having to save fuel to be able to make it toward the end. 43 laps to go. Driver's going to be having to save. So, not complaining, folks. Don't think that is complaining. That's me being just critical of the race line, being critical of what's going on. Case Beer, Fred Chase, Nathan Bigart. They'll be close on fuel. Maybe a caution or two more will be able to have. They'll be able to save enough. We couldn't get going there, so those things happen. Siegfried's dropping back. Clint Hackett still 8 minutes on the repairs. Mueller, he's coming back around. He's a couple of laps down. Jeremy Bailey, last driver on the lead lap. Matta's going to be in 31st. David Steiner, he's still getting more repairs. I mean, I guess it is a good thing for those who are trying to get the repairs taken care of. There's still drivers here that are looking for any more. David Duran trying to come around with the 80. Ryan Fine off on the bottom side. He's coming off pit road in the 5.7 off 18 from the start of the race. 27th right now. Case Beers up 19. Fred Chase up 26. And fuel's the big concern. It's a big holy cow. Oh.
What's the big idea?
Yeah, I know, Donald. What's the big idea? Pace car is going to dive in. We're going to go back to it here. I do have heartburn. I feel like it. What I feel like. All right, let's do it. We're green flag racing. It's a good look at these drivers coming around the start-finish line here. Pit road exit. It's one of my favorite cameras to watch. And if I'm at Daytona, that's exactly where I want to be able to watch that race off pit road. A ton of fun when it goes green. Case-Beer still out front. Drivers there to save. Big Art right there on the back bumper. A lap better on fuel. Over 47 there to ride. We'll see if these drivers push anything. If anybody's going to be trying to push their way to the front. Fuel will burn off very fast in these cars. 40 to 45 laps is usually about the cycle that you get. If you're the race leader, you burn the most fuel. If you lead the outside lane up a lane higher, you burn the most fuel as well. The harder you push, the worse off it'll be. And if you have to pit with a lap or two to go, that's not a race-winning formula. So we'll see how it works out. 42 is when we went back to green flag. 42 to go was about when we were trying to go back to racing. But a lot of drivers pitted with 42 laps to go, 43 laps to go, if I'm going to say. And right now, completing 52 will be 38 laps to go in this race. We'll see how it presents itself. Now, to get another caution, it'll come down to it. Some of these drivers that are back here might ride for 3 or 4 laps and just flirt with their drive line all the way to the front. You don't want to burn it off too early. Definitely don't. All right. But I'm not a professional either. I just call the races. See, we run green to the end. Love to see it. 54 to the bottom side, clears 16 of Mata. Mata drops in. 22 is going to have a run to the outside. Good look at what kind of speed you can carry out of the corner, but the 16 pulls the draft, so the 22 is going to lose that momentum. 22 and the 20 caution is going to come out here with Churchy on the bottom. No, it's not. Chris Justice back on the racetrack. Now it's going to have to come out, or maybe not. Justice wrecked on the bottom side. Across the nose. Man, oh man, no caution. He's on and off the track again. Finally able to stop though. So if he was able to miss that wall, the only thing that he had any issue with there was just trying to get back up to speed. So we'll see if he's going to be able to. He's definitely going to lose a lap here. I don't know how he got spit out, but he did. Church came off as well. I do want to go chase cam. I don't know why my chase cam is not working properly. I do apologize, folks. Church right here. Oh, he came up and got into the 14. Church up out of the race line. Probably just a little bit free on the wheel. You see him sharp right. Gets up to the 14. 27 barely misses him. And so, unfortunate for Chris Justice. And Churchy's wheel just turned right there for a moment. I don't know what happened there. Maybe something going on. 0-1 to the back bumper of the 8. Jerry Culver keeping it close. Again, driver saving. Man, oh man. Stephen Isham off as well. Something happened to Stephen Isham. And Robbie Milburn. I mean, you have to clear that black flag. Hopefully you got it cleared. It was on the bottom side of the racetrack. 9 was there to the inside. Up. 54 still there. Yep. Maybe a little net code. Man, oh man. Drivers being aggressive. The wrong parts of the racetrack right now. 01 working. Here's the 8. 13. 88. Racing's racing. Why is the foot? Yeah, I know. I get it. Thank you. I don't know when that one was sent, but trying to say what we say. We're doing what we do. It's super speedway racing. It happens. I can't be mad. I try not to be mad. I mean, I could be mad. Are you mad, Penguin?
No.
Okay. We're good then. Everybody's good. We're not mad.
I'm just quiet because I'm focused.
Yeah. Well,
Lot going on. You got a lot to keep track of tonight.
oh, yeah. Chris Justice in danger of going that lap down very quickly here. And I would not be surprised if he tries to take the line away. Ryan Wendt dropping back. A lot of drivers dropping back here. Chris Justice, if he's wise, I mean, he's wise. He's a wise. I mean, they call him Justice for a reason, right? He's wise here. Don't give up that lane. Stay the course. Keep the bottom side. Do yourself a favor. Make them go around and pick up a spot. Keep yourself ahead of everything. Oh, John had a blink. Oh, no, not John. Oh, no, John. Retchen just behind John Hammond. John in and out on my screen. Woo, baby. He's going to drop to the back. John, third lane up. Driver's giving him a lot of room. John Hammond. Yeah, oh, man.
I'll be back.
Not John. No. What is going on tonight? Are the servers just jacked up on Mountain Dew? Chris Justice does the gentleman thing, though. He stays the course. He stays up high. He's going to be 3 wide. He's going to give the lane. Oh, no. The 4 up. 4 up into it. Caution should come out here. The 4 up in front of Chris Justice. I don't know. Okay. Chris gave him a ton of room. He did the gentleman thing and gave him a ton of room. Here's the 14. Coming to the trial area. They're going to be 3 wide. He gave him a lane. Christian Clark right there. Caffrey does pinch a little bit. Pinch him up a little bit. It might be just an adjustment on Christian there, but I would have lifted and turned down into it. Man, oh man, 5-1, 20 gets into him. Oy. And Chris Justice. It's not even going to be your lucky dog here. Unfortunate twice for Chris Justice. John Hammond coming to pit road. Some right side scuffage on there. Probably try to fix a little bit of the internet. Pat Green on pit road as well. Case Spears, your race leader. Mark Retchen will be second. Big Art's going to be third. There's Mike Matta there. Now is the chance. Turn the car off. Save a little bit of fuel. Just make sure it's going to run to the end. Penguin's going to be back. I am going to go and stand up and hydrate to do that thing. It is the 7th caution. Super speedways being super speedways. It's gonna be fun. We'll see how it ends, though. Getting ready to go back to it here. As we line it out, thank you for the hydrate and the stretch there, Budgie. We love everybody out there. We thank everybody for tuning in and doing what you do best. Pace cars in. Let's do it. We will do Budgie's VOD review tomorrow as well. We're green. Mark Wretched, your race leader up on the outside lane. Are you playing Tetris?
Me?
Yeah. What do I hear?
No. just a little bit of music I got in the background.
Sweet. Music to my ears. Pun intended. All right. Drivers drop down. And Perry going with him. Big Art's going to give the room. Here is the 27 on the outside, Anthony Crownover.
Whoa.
Oh, man. Jeff Laraway in and out. And a caution will come out again.
Who was it?
I'm not sure. Chris Justice
20.
able to go through that. Uh-oh. Tony Sanders involved. Come on now. Whoa. Hold on. Tony Sanders. Blink. Wow. All right, Budgie, I'm going to do this one more time. And this will be a clip. This is interesting. So let's back it up here. So we're riding along. Tony's on the bottom side of the racetrack. Everybody disappears. He disappears right here. Bam. Think. Gone. Wow. And I mean, wow. Here it is again. Blink. Gone. I mean, that's the best magic act I've ever seen. Sheesh. Yup, those things do happen, but that's crazy. Mark Reschen, your race leader. 8th caution of the race. Well, we have a chance. Let's catch up on the NASCAR news of today. If you don't know, the 2024 NASCAR Awards Red Carpet Show was tonight at 5 p.m. It was a big special congratulations to the Busch Light Pole Award of the Year for Michael McDowell. He had 6 on the year. I think all at super speedways as well. So very cool. Able to sweep the super speedways and put himself in a predominant situation, or pretty darn close to it. So little 6-pack of all of that. Eric Jones gets the Comcast Community Champion for being a humble young man. So much love to Eric Jones. Raja Caruth gets the NASCAR Truck Series Most Popular Driver, presented by NMPA, National Motorsports Press Association. And then Justin Allgaier gets the NMPA Most Popular Driver for the Xfinity Series. The Betty Jane France Humanitarian Award goes to Judy Simmons from God's Pit Crew. Much love to Judy and all the work that she does. She is a leader in the NASCAR community, and hopefully we'll see her around forever. And the National Motorsports Press Association Most Popular Driver for the NASCAR Cup Series, Chase Elliott, for 7 times the most popular driver. And he is right up there now with Dale Earnhardt Jr. for the most popular driver again. Congratulations to Joe Logano on the 2024 NASCAR Cup Series Championship, and his award being presented tonight as well. Insanity, right? Insanity. How about it? I can go back. If it didn't clip, which it might have been the automatic cue. If it didn't clip, Budgie, I'll go back and get it later. Not a big deal. How about that? Not a big deal. We can always make clips on VODs. But I think I did. I think it did get clipped. Hold on. Let's see. I'll go over to the channel. Go over to the content. Go over and talk about squirrels. Squeakity squeak squeak squeakerton. I got it. No, we got it. We got it, Budgie. It's good. And then all your clips are there too. Sheesh. Man. We're getting ready to do it. Let's go back to our driver cams, take a look at what these drivers doing. Get Mr. Brad Dove rolling. And then everybody doing themselves some justice. How about Mark Retchett? 23 laps to go, presented by Advent Box. Go to adventbox.com for your new RC box today. You can save a little bit by using promo code CHOPSHOP10. Save 10% as the 24 will drop down. Ed Perry with a big run. 88. He'll have the 12 back it up. Inside lane stacks up. And now the 88 has the back bumper of the 24 once again. Man, what a run. There is Grijalva. Trying to put on a show. Trying to keep himself clean. Inside lane prevailing as the 13 to the back bumper to the 33. Bounce over to Jerry Culver as he tries to hold on to the back bumper of the 12. And now the 12 is going to be in the sucker. I'm sorry, the 33 is going to be in the sucker hole. Ed Perry down to the 80. All the way back here. Ed Perry dropping like a rock right now into the sucker hole. 3 wide. It's going to be back to 2. 9 Brock Duty goes to the bottom side. Jerry Culver able to hold on to that position. Will look to the outside on corner exit. Dicey momentum so far for all of these drivers as the 01 gets to the back bumper of the 12. Mark Reschen still leading. Clint Hackett trying to do more, trying to get more out of the car. He's back here running. He's at least got the car fixed, and he's going to be able to run here. He's just got to keep himself clean and have a chance. Oh, 15 going around. Oh, no, Clint just got into it again. And there's your reaction live from him as Stephen Isham gets taken out there as well. John Hammond down on the inside wall. Hopefully he saved his fast repair. He's going to get towed around. Well, that was the one before. You wanted to look at it again. I know you did. Here it is. 4 gets into the 16 and just gets punted again. Man. No, come on. Oh, wow. Holy ever-loving rolling. Yep. Here's what happened again. One more time. Right. Ouch.
Mr. Bobby, come on down here. Help me, Jesus. Help me, Jewish God. Help me, Allah. Ah! Help me, Tom Cruise.
Yep. Thank you for the clip, Budgie. Much love to you. Oh, man. John Hammond on pit road. Taking the tow here. He was your pole sitter tonight. Clint Hackett would have been that guy. The 20 on the bottom side still dealing with his car. Pat Green rolling. Budgie copter coming in again. That's a 2 for tonight. Stephen Isham out of the race. John on pit road. Clint Hackett still with some nose damage. Siegfried's back here as well as the 85. Tony Sanders into 7. Bohannon still dealing with that car. Driver's just having a hard time avoiding anything. Jeremy Bailey, 15, wrapped up into that, will be fine. Matt is going to be on the lead lap. And somebody having a blink there. Everybody will come to pit road. I don't think we have a lucky dog tonight when it comes to this one. So we'll see how this one fares out. 24 to the 88 will be our 9th caution of the race as we're coming down to it. 19 laps to go. Jeez, old Pete, man. Thank you, Budgie. You're a legend. The Budgie Bird. Oh, oh, my love, my darling, I hunger for your touch alone inside. Yep. Yep. Ay. Oh, baby. You know, I love this. I love being able to send things to TikTok now from my phone. We like it. We like it a lot. All right, get ready to go back to it here. Appreciate everybody again. Thank you to everybody watching out there. Please don't mind hitting that like button. Does help and support what we do. And if you do so, well then thank you. Thank you for subscribing. If you have subscribed out there, of course. Thank you for being a follower on Twitch. Thank you for being a follower on Facebook. Penguin's got his hands full. 9 cautions. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, I know, but it's all good. Thank you to those who are watching ads on Twitch. After this is all done, we'll have an hour free broadcasting. So thank you very much. Yeah, it's been aggressive. And I mean, it's been really aggressive. We had a lot of cautions. This is very, very much not unique to the presence. If you're out there on Twitch as well, remind everybody we have a new little fun tool that we've had put on there. So if you got something nice to say, I encourage you, if you're on Twitch, to go to the About Me, or scroll down on the live portion of this. Tangia interactions. You can do some text to speech stuff, which is pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. It's one of those tools that I don't necessarily use, so it's pretty cool. Appreciate it. Thank you, Budgie. Appreciate you. Let's do it. We're green. 17 laps to go up through the gears. And the more restarts they have, the more aggressive it's going to get. 24 to the bottom, 27, good run here. 01 to the back bumper to the 88, 80 to the outside as well. 23 rolling. the aggression's only going to pick up because they're going to run out of laps. 17 laps is a lot of laps. I mean, you're still just less than 20 minutes of racing left. And right now, it's pretty much go time. Brian Fine, Jonathan Casebeer, they all came in. They're going to be good with fuel. They're going to be a little bit heavier, but that can be a good thing. If you can be a little bit heavier, that means you're going to be able to take a push. 41 of Jeff K. putting himself in a precarious situation. 77 back here, Michael Caffrey, 3 wide as they get out of the corner. Caution.
For what?
Mueller. Crash there. Green flag. No, not Mueller. Sanders. Tony Sanders. 16 got turned 15 at the end of the 7 right there. Sorry. So, yeah, Sanders is involved. Here's what happened. 7 was trying to push the 15. So the 7 gave a bump to the 15, and then just a little hook to the outside. Oy vey. Here's what it was. Out of the corner. Let's go to the node, the right front camo, Tony Sanders here. So 16 out of the corner's got no back bumper, by the way. Mata has no back bumper. 15 trying to give him a little arrow push. 15, a little wiggle right there. 7 trying to line up. And then Tony, right side of it. And then he gets shoved halfway to turn 1. Hopefully the splitter and the tires are okay with that. Mueller should be your lucky dog here. Would get one of his laps back. He's going to be 15 or 14 laps to go this time by. But Mueller catching up to the field as the field catches up to the pace car. You ain't lying, Budgie. Daytona's being a little troublesome for these drivers. 37 drivers started the field, 26 on the lead lap. John Hammond's 2 laps down after having to take the tow. He is at least out there still running. He's got some nose damage. And, there's enough time here if he races. Pat Green might be the guy. No, I think David Steiner's going to go around. So I thought Pat Green would have been your lucky dog there. Mueller is your lucky dog, so he's coming around. So I was right in the assumption just a moment ago. Mueller's going to be on the lead lap. Pat Green fighting for a spot. John Hammond getting more of his car worked on here. Fast repair out early. He was your pole sitter off 28 spots so far, and he's going to become an internet sensation overnight. 100 goes around. It will be, I believe, back on the lead lap. He is 27, so a chance to battle for position. Van Ness says, keep a cool head for the 88. I think he's all right. It's been a challenging night, but it's not a bad night. I give people I give all these drivers a lot of credit because I'm calling a race and they're behind the wheel. If I feel any kind of angst or frustration, I know what they're feeling. And it's not that anybody's really doing that much wrong, other than, sometimes you just got to ride. I hate to say it. Sometimes you just got to ride. But tonight, not so much. Oh, man. If you haven't followed me on TikTok, I encourage you to do so. TikTok.com/Signature Esports. Thank you to iRacing for following me as well. NASCAR liked one of my videos. Thank you to NASCAR. Okay. Any predictions? All right, Pat Green, John Hammond. John Hammond got a lot of that car work done. Still has a little bit of damage. Spent another minute 19 on that car. 74s when he came in, so he spent a little bit of time getting it taken care of. Going to be still, I believe, 2 laps down. Able to cycle around. Is going to be trying to compete for that spot. Matt is going to be back here. Mike's been able to keep himself on the lead lap. And he's getting little bits taken care of. Mueller's going to drop to the tail end of the field here. Jeremy Bailey in the 15 still on the lead lap as well. So as much damage as they've been able to get, they're still working. 24, 27 on the high side. It's going to be the 88 and the 01 on the bottom. 12, 80, 23, 13. Fuel not a concern, I don't believe. Most of the drivers give it on 47, so a chance to save 10 cautions tonight for a total of 30 laps so far. It'll be 31 laps, I do believe, because we had to extend the first caution because iRacing had everybody a lap down. These cars in. It is time to do it again. These drivers, they go, we're green.
Steiner wreck.
No caution so far. 41 rejoins the race line in a dangerous spot. Shoves his way up. David Steiner having an issue. 79 out of the corner. 41 up on the outside lane. Kay trying to do what he can. How about the inside lane? David Durant to the back bumper of the 23. 11 laps to go. Here's what it looks like from what happened to David Steiner. Oh. Something happened to David. I don't know what happened there. He blew his engine. He might have money shifted. Want to listen in on David Steiner here real quick because these drivers are antsy. 41 to the outside, 5-1 to the middle, 5 to the bottom, 6-2 there. 5-1 has to back out of the corner. Kay in the middle of that race line. Kind of Buffalo is way down. And I'm telling you, not working very well for him. The 5 of Church gets turned across the nose. Oh, no. Church through the middle of the infield. It's going to hold on. Oh, wow. No caution. Here's what happened to Steiner. Yeah, he money shifted. He downshifted. 51 was not clear there. And then what happened to Church here? 62 shot the inside lane. You know, man, this is not a, this is it. Right here. Pushed him up, freed him up, and then Church smashes the inside wall. Crown over your race leader. Strickland is going to be just ahead of Mark Retchen. Outside lane's going to prevail here. You're going to see these drivers lose some spots to the bottom side. Casey on the bottom. Strickland. Big shove happened at 22 of Ryan Wendt. Leaves his teammates on the bottom side of the racetrack. And oh my goodness. Caution will come out. And I don't know. Oh no. David Durant's about to get smashed. That was a heck of a time to pause that. It was at this moment when, well, you know the rest of it. Hey, there's so many wrecks happening on the racetrack. Mark Retchen involved in this one. Yeah, I don't know. Like, something happened to Ryan on that one because that's uncharacteristic of what he would do there. Big run here. Out of the gas. Gets the run. Does not help that situation move forward. Oh, the 88 comes up. Stryker came up. It looked like from that far away, and forgive me for trying to say Ryan did something there. Again, this is commentary as it goes. Chase, let's go above here. He held his line. He had to move on the outside. And then I don't know. Kind of both. 88 comes up. 22's coming down. And then Case-Beer, a great save for Case-Beer there. Mark Retchen gets the holiest of pieces right there. Churchy coming around, has his fast repair. Did he make it off of pit road before the caution came out? That's the question. Doesn't look like he did, so he's going to be doing. Ryan went jumping to pit road. Matta coming in. Ed Perry coming down as well. You know, these things that do happen. Anthony Cronover's going to be your race leader. We're 7 laps to go right now. John Hammond gets your lucky dog. He said, go ahead and give me one more of those. Just one more. Pat Green would be looking for the next opportunity, but Church actually would be the driver that John Hammond would be battling with here for that lucky dog spot. 5.5. What's his gears at right now? He's in 5th gear. He just ain't got no power. I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no bumper to it. Thank you, Budgie. Man, we seen some cautions tonight.
Can I get an amen?
It's been a
That's a spicy meatball.
spicy meatball. That's exactly what it's been. How you doing over there, Penguin?
My poor little fingers are tired and sore.
Lots of buttons, lots of typing. Round of applause for Penguin out there. We appreciate him. He is the RC with the charge, right? The RC that gets to put everybody. They say, "Hey, listen here." No, everybody's
Including my little blurb at the beginning, which includes. Well, I didn't put the track. I gotta put that in there.
Oh,
So far, I've got 1,170 keystrokes.
nice. He's busy. He's busy. And those are all 1-letter words. Actually, 2-letter words.
That doesn't include all the clicking I have to do with the mouse.
It's the abbreviations. No. No, it's been good to a certain point, and then you gotta check it back. It's good. Stay tuned, sports. Check them out on all the podcasting platforms. Make sure you also check out Chop Shop Racing, the Chopp'N podcast out there. You can find them on all the podcast platforms as well, including YouTube. You go out there and watch my interview, get to know me a little bit. We talked about everything. I think we're supposed to do part 2 at some point. I think Stryker's interview is coming out here pretty soon at some point. At least I hope so. Want to see what that guy has going on in his life. Outside of that, I would think Admin Box, Track Racer, Ball of Status, B&B Music for Beat Sponsors, Chop Shop Racing, Dark Horizon Fishing, Bandit Racing. Want to make sure that we also thank Beef Jerky Unlimited for giving us the opportunity to have a driver cam sponsor this year. Lunatic Design sponsoring all of our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Countdown of Greens. Diana, what's going on, dear? That's Fear the Beard's Mrs. Mrs. or Mother. One of the two. Mrs., right? Mrs. Diana, you're the Mrs., right? It's an off night for me. It's an off night. Thank you for the like. I appreciate you. That's the Fear the Beard, fam. All right, let's do it again. Powder Puff Series starting here in a couple of weeks as well. We're green. How about Brad Dove there to the back pole to the 27? 5 laps to go. You know what John Hammond needs to do? Get ahead of Robert Church. Is he going to be able to? I don't know. Either that or keep it clean, and hopefully Church doesn't fall into it. Or I hope that Church falls into it. Budgie, 500 biddies coming at you.
Budgie Bird 5 sent 500 bits.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you for telling me Budgie Bird sent me 500 biddies. 3 wide, turn 3. 5 laps to go to before this time by. And they make it happen. How about Caffrey? Good opportunity for he and the 5-1, the 80 going places, trying to catch up that lead pack. Duty coming to pit lane. Or it said he was coming to pit lane for a moment there. I think he had a little... That was a weird thing happening there. Crown over your race leader. 25 rolling. They got all our new members as well. The 13 of Jerry Culver backing up here. Losing a ton of ground. Will drop into the bottom side of the racetrack, maybe? Yes, he will. Actually, he'll stay middle lane. Well, a big wiggle from the 99. The 80 caught back up. Head of steam coming from the outside lane. Bobby Milburn. That's the 2 dirt track drivers trying to beat the oval guys. 99 and the 80 to the outside. These cup cars are a handful. Robbie Milburn. We talked to him this past week when he won the championships in the... Oh, no, the 80 into the 88. Trying to drive too hard into it. Mark Rutchin, fastest lap of the race. Mark has a 13. 24 able to miss it. Caution will come out. Who stayed out of it? Churchy has to stay out of it. He does. Debris everywhere. Church will be back on the lead lap. Man. Jerry Culver. We watched it happen just ahead of him. Back on the racetrack. Michael Caffrey, Jerry Culver. He was a ping pong ball in the middle of all that. Case Beer. Sheesh. Let's back up. All right. 3 wide here. Yep. Here's a look overhead at what happened here today. Good there. 5-7 there. Good racing. Close racing. Into the corner. A bump from the 24. 57 on the inside. 3 wide here. 8 comes down just a little bit. 13 might have come up a little bit as well. That is... Ouchie. Debris everywhere. Let's go. Ta-da. Church back on the lead lap. Jerry Culver coming around. John Hammond can come to pit road. Yeah, Church should be your lucky dog here. He's waiting for it. He's excited. He's excited, size and ma'ams. Thank you to everybody watching out there. Again, thank you to all the likes. If you haven't done so, again, reach up, hit that like button for me. It helps. I promise. It helps the algorithm. It helps what we do. If you're out there on Twitch as well, you can react to the stream. You can give me a big old heart. You can give me a big old, well, whatever. You know. I think it's still a thing. Isn't it still a thing to react to our streams? I don't know. I just watch people. I just watch people. Hey.
I just RC here.
I just work here.
Yeah, I just work here.
That's it. I just work here.
I have been typing so much that I have drinking. Hold on 1 second.
One of these things is not quite like, let's do it. It didn't work. Why didn't it work? Hold on, Budgie. It didn't give us a link, did it? No, it sure didn't. Oh. StreamerBot quit working.
No, I've been typing so much that I drank a whole liter of water already. I gotta go get another bottle.
Nice. Some drop frames again. What is going on tonight?
There's a huge internet issue across the country.
Well, I mean, they're getting a big, giant typhoon across the western portion of our great United States. And those who are going to be getting hit by that typhoon, please be safe. Lots of prayers for you folks. No different, and I mean this, no different than if we were to see that happen on the... Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. Well, StreamerBot did quit. Because I can see everybody out there watching on StreamerBot, which is what's cool. I can see everybody watching everywhere. So thank you very much to everybody. It is a bummer, Jerry. Thank you for being on the driver cam, man. I appreciate it. I really do. It was a good 3-wide situation in the middle, but it was, again, we're down to it. Aggression will be aggression. Sorry to see it happen that way. It'd been cooler if it happened on the lead lap. First attempt at green, white checkered coming up. We have a couple of them. Mr. Culver, we appreciate you, sir. Anthony Cronover, Brad Dobb, Joseph Grijalva, Nathan Bigart, Robbie Milburn, Alonso King, Michael Strickland. This is going to be two very, very aggressive laps. And Mark Reschid has worked his way back up here as well. David Arand up 28 spots as your biggest winner of the race currently. Milburn up 24. We'll see if Brad Dove will be able to hold on to it. Anthony Crownover out front. Grijalva. Pace car is going to dive in. We're going to get a little bit wider camera here so we can watch these drivers go to work. And we'll see how this presents itself. Green flag racing. 0-1 to the back bumper to the 25. Dove edges just a little bit into the corner. 0-1 to the back bumper to the 25. 27-12. Big Art rolling. 2 laps to go. 0-1. Good shove here. Chance to have it happen. Anthony Crownover back to the inside. 80, very free back here. David Durand trying to do what he can to help. 88 rolling. 25 getting knocked around. Brad Dobb down to the bottom side. 80 pushes the 25 up. Oh, baby. 25 to take the lane. Oh, white flag waves. Final lap. They're wrecking. Drivers hit the inside lane. Brad Dobb.
Correct.
Robbie Milburn, Michael Strickland, Brad Dobb trying to work. Final lap here. Can they close it down? The 80 is trying to work. Michael Matta back there in 5th. Here comes Colby Hartung. Oh, man, they up to block. 80 into the 25. Colby Hartung makes it around. Robbie Milburn. Seeing the 88 work. Michael Strickland trying to get around the 99. 99 blocking every lane. Milburn's going to win. Strickland will be second. Colby Hartung will be third. And what is possibly the most cautions I've seen at a super speedway for 90 laps in a while. I can't even begin to deduce what happened at the end. Robbie Milburn gets the win. Their driver still trying to complete the race. Oh, man. '88 gave him too big of a shove here. And the 80 turns the 01. That's what happens there. 01 trying to commit to the back bumper of the 25. There's just not enough room on the bottom side right there. He keeps hitting that left rear quarter panel and just bumps the 01 out of the way. And that's unfortunate for the 01. And then Alonso King trying to catch up here. It's a big bump from the 16. And that just sets up this right here. 25 up to block the lane. And then right here, he goes around. And then again, looking at this corner. 80 up under the wall. And then the 94 gets taken out. A whole lot. And then before the white flag, David Arand here. 27 of the back bumper. They were all congested behind. Look at Anthony Crownover right here. Just a mess at the end of this race. Clint Hackett, Jonathan Case-Beer taken out. The 9 of Brock Duty. Chris Justice trying to work. Just absolute. I don't even know what to think about it. Here's your race results. Robbie Milburn gets the win. Strickland in second. Colby Hartung in third. Church, Matta, your top 5. Craig Bridge is going to finish 6th. Brian Fine, Jeff Kay, Jeremy Bailey, Brad Dove, your top 10. Mueller, Fred Chase, Mark Retchen, Nathan Bigart, Joseph Grijalva, your top 15. Jeff Dillon, Crownover, Alonso King in 18th. Hold on. Things aren't working properly. There we go. Excuse me. Chris Justice in 19th. David Arand's going to be in 20th. Brock Duty, Jonathan Case-Beer, Michael Caffrey, Ed Perry. Hammond, a lap down. Your pole sitter had a great race going for him. Pat Green, 2 laps down at 26th. Culver, Clint Hackett. Show. Thank you. Siegfried, Ryan Wendt, your top 30. David Steiner, Jeff Laraway through 32nd. Dustin Bohannon, forgive me on that 120. Comes home 33rd. Clark, Isham, Standers, Jason Day out very early. It was unfortunate for him as well. Yeah, I don't know, folks. I'm trying my best. I try to be as as forthcoming as possible, and I try to be as open-minded as possible, and I try to give you pure racing, and sometimes races like this happen. And tonight, there's a lot of cautions, a lot of aggression, and I don't know what to think about it. Not stereotypical of this kind of racing. So I don't know. I'll look at chat here in just a moment. I want to see where these guys are at next week, real quick. So I do apologize about the delay just a little bit. They're going to be off this week. Iowa's going to be the next track, so we're going to go to a driver's track after this, and we'll see how it goes. Let's get to the driver interviews. Chaos happens, and Robbie Milburn comes home in victory lane. The dirt driver coming around and doing himself some justice here. It was a crazy race. A lot of cautions, a lot of aggression, a lot of moves that should not have been made. A lot of everybody was caught up in something. Walk me through it. Congrats on the win.
Dirt guy stole one. But no, I think everything you said was me in a nutshell. I did a lot of dumb things. Um, Tried to ride around early and then around like lap, geez, I don't know, 40, 50. I think I started going towards the front a little bit, and then it got 3 wide there, and I came across the nose of, I think it was Steven was his name, and then went sliding through the pits, and then I'm like, oh great, I'm gonna lap down and just gonna get junked in this, and then I don't even know what happened. Like, I think with like 15 to go or something, I was in like 20th, and then I'm like, I just gotta make some moves, and then on the last restart, I missed a shift and got sideways in front of Striker, and then and then they ended up helping me because when I missed the shift and we were way back, we got a huge run. So once we got up there, um, I'm like, well, we're going 3 wide. I just need to find if I want to go middle or high, and the line opened up on the high side, and I saw Striker behind me, and I saw him coming fast. I'm like, oh, he better hang on for a bump, and I said, if we can hang on to this, we're gonna be moving. Got a big push. Next thing I know, I'm just out front, and I'm like, I hear cars wrecking, all wrecking trio, wrecking backstretch, wrecking this. I'm like, oh man, they're gonna be caution. I looked at the top left. I'm like, oh crap, it's the white flag. Oh crap, Striker's right there. Oh crap, he's trying to check up to get a run. So I'm like, I if
Gotta
I
be
could have
wide.
made my mirror,
Yeah.
if I could have made my mirror bigger than my monitor, I would have did that because I was just staring in that thing.
Yeah, I mean, at that particular point, if you're the race leader, you're usually the sit and duck coming out of 3 and 4. And, I mean, you made yourself, 2 and 3 lanes wide, which is the right move. I know that Striker probably would never have had a problem with that, knowing that, you're both trying to vie for the win there. Yeah, I mean, the race is the race. The race is going to happen. These races
Yeah.
can happen and will happen like this. We had 37 cars tonight, 37 cars at a super speedway. NASCAR runs 38. So, you guys got your taste and fill of what these drivers usually get out there and run 500 laps for.
Yeah, I can't even imagine doing it in real life and doing it for 500 laps just for 90. I'm like, I'm ready to. Well, I can't take a nap because it's nighttime. Go to bed. But,
Right.
no, man, I've always been. Here's the thing. I'm trash in asphalt other than street stocks on short tracks or Draftmaster, and that's why I'm not eligible for the Xfinity because I just run Draftmaster because I think it's fun. But gosh, I've had such good luck in the few league races I've done here. I think I'm 2 for 2 in Daytona league races because I don't run a whole lot of asphalt. But Super Series are just so fun. But like I said, I can't even imagine doing it in real life, where if you screw up, it's gonna hurt real bad, and everything's just so close for so long. I just can't even imagine it. Gives you a lot more respect for those guys. But gosh, I think I'm happier for this than all the dirt wins this year because that was unexpected and out of nowhere.
It can happen. It can happen to everybody. You just have to be in position. That's one of the things that I always say about racing. You cannot win if you're not in position to win, right? And with a green white checkered, you're in position to win. That's where it is. I like being 5th, and that's a good restart position for me, because if it's going to happen in front of me, it's going to part the seas. If not, I'm going to be battling for a top 3, and I'm good with it. If it and most of the times it sometimes just happens behind me, and all I have to do is just pick a lane to go with somebody. And so I get it. Super speedway racing is fun. Tonight was again uncharacteristic of what we normally see. We don't normally see 11 cautions on 90 laps, but it happens. Like I was just beating up the track, and I was beating up the drivers for the moves that they made tonight. I felt like, I don't know, I pick an announcer who just gets angry, and that's what I felt like. It's only because I wanted to see you guys duke it out and race, and and I hate it for anybody. I hate cautions on super speedways because I hate it for all the drivers more so than I hate it for the viewers get to see cautions, and I get a ton of clips, and I get to post those on social media, and it's cool, right? But for you guys, I want to see you guys race and duke it out, and you got a chance to do it, and able to make yourself wide enough. Robbie, champion in the Dirt Series, and you come over here and you snag one away from these guys. Give your shout outs, brother.
Yeah, I hope I can make more of these. I plan on trying to come every week, but definitely as some other things start happening, I'm gonna have to pick and choose. But yeah, tonight just me. Wish I could get some of the other guys in here, but it was just me. Um, but as always, thanks to Warrior Racing, Warrior Wraps. I didn't use the set or the wrap, but shout out to them. Good stuff. Um, you for broadcasting, everyone here for putting it on. I've invited a few people over here. It's just a good time. Good
Mhm.
guys, good time, and things get a little heated here and there, especially on nights like tonight. But at the end of the day, everyone kind of squashes it, and we move on and joke throughout the week, and then move on to next week.
Oh yeah,
Man, I am I'm
everything that
freaking
is
pumped.
everything that everybody was mad about tonight, it'll be gone tomorrow.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just it's just why it's fake cars, real racing. It's a competitive edge. As mad as I was about kind of how the race was playing out a little bit, and I wasn't mad at I don't have a favorite driver, right? I don't. I don't care who wins. I really do not give a slight damn about who wins any race here. I just care about the racing. I care about the quality of the racing, care about the stream, and care about what these drivers are doing. I care about hitting the right moment at the right time to make a good moment last and stick. I'm using sounds now to enhance the stream. I call it enhancing the stream. And it's just to help you guys just get a little bit more more visual aspect, to get more of an image out there for the league. This is the best. I call Sim 500, I call Chop Shop, I call Amp Racing, I call all these leagues, right? Chop Shop Racing is the best league that I call races for, because they do everything consistently, they do everything the right way, and that is the reason why I first and foremost would ever take sponsorship dollars from the league. I never favor leagues, right? But Chop Shop's stuck with me. I've been able to give them deals, and in the meantime, been able to call some good races. Daytona tonight was just not the race that it could have been, but you got Iowa coming up. That's going to be in 2 weeks.
I thought it was great. I don't know what you're talking about. I thought the race was great.
You won. And I'm happy for you. I'm thrilled. I thought, and I was calling it earlier. I was like, look at the two dirt track guys up there, Ed, you and Alonso, shoving your way forward. He was all over your back bumper, squirrely as all get out. And I'm sitting here looking at him. It looked like he was in basically a modified trying to turn a corner on the back bumper review, and he could not have lifted you up any more than what he was trying to push you forward. And I was like, hey, the two dirt guys win here. This is going to be awesome. That was the story that I had, and it was a good story. And a dirt guy comes in and wins at this race. I mean, that's a great story. You were in position to do the right thing. You made yourself wide. That was the end of the race, and that was a great end to the race.
Yeah, in closing, dirt guy still won. I don't know what the heck happened, but man, am I happy.
I like it. Robbie, it is a pleasure, man. Congratulations on the victory tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate it, and hopefully I can talk to you again soon. Always enjoy talking to you. It means I did pretty good.
Yeah, well, you'll be fine. You got this. You got this. Iowa's a dirt track. No, it's not a dirt track, but it drives like one in this car. See you, man. Have a good night. Oh, happy Thanksgiving to you, my friend.
Appreciate you too.
It's Robbie Milburn. He is the Chop Shop Dirt Series champion. He comes home in victory lane here at Daytona. Let's talk to this guy who was looking for his third win of the season and comes home just short. But Michael Strickland finds his way there. Man, I thought you were out of it at one point because you got doored so hard, I could taste it.
Tell me about it. It's plate racing. That's what happens. One moment you think you got it, next moment you're running the back, and next moment you're back up front again. That's kind of how it panned out tonight. Huge congratulations to Robbie. This is his first victory with us. It's hard to win these things. I say that week in and week out. So he needs to cherish this. This is a good victory for him. Man, he held the line, I feel good that I'm able to push him to his first victory. I've done that in the past with other racers. I was trying to get Jerry a victory with about 4 or 5 laps to go there on that high side. That's who I really wanted to win. If I couldn't push Mark, I wanted to push Jerry. And at the end, we all got cycled out. It looked like most of the guys in the front kind of realized me and Mark were sticking together, and they started to cycle us out. And 2 cars versus 6 makes it almost impossible to win. But we lucked out. Me and Robbie kind of fell back a little bit. Mark kind of gave us a shove there at the end on that high side, which allowed us to get around him, and Robbie stuck it. I think in any other car, I probably would have gotten back around Robbie. These things are turds. Once it's 2 cars out there by themselves, I couldn't even get back to his bumper. But happy for Robbie, man. That's you have to hold a line to get one of these victories. It's not a lot of guys in the league say these are some of the easier races to win, but that's a fairy tale, man. These are some of the most difficult races to win because you got to be smooth, you got to be at the right place at the right time, you got to have a lot of luck, and all of that's got to line up for you to get one of these. So congrats to Robbie. That was awesome. I'm super happy for him.
Watching this thing for 90 laps or 90 plus laps, this was and I'll say it, I said it on stream and I'll say it again. This is not, indicative of what we were used to seeing with Chop. We had quite a few cautions for this race, but it's not about the cautions. It's about how you and I told Robbie this, it's about how you put yourself in position to have the chance to win. And I say it time and time again, not just with super speedways, just if you are not in that position to better yourself on your, not just your line, but being in contention, you've got to be in that top 5 mindset, that top 3 mindset, working your way forward, getting those wins, trying to make sure that you continue to offer yourself that better movement. Robbie made himself 3 and 4 wide. He was trying to make himself as big as possible. He said that when you guys got out there, he felt he saw you get a run out of the corner, and he was like, I was rearview mirror driving, just trying to make sure he stayed behind me. Just the run was there. I saw you try to duck, dodge, dive, dodgeball. Tell people what it's like to try to push this thing around somebody when you have that big of a run.
So it might have looked like I had a huge run. I did. I was probably about a mile or 2 faster than him. But what happens is the aerodynamics with this car, there's a bubble in between each bumper. And once you get up to maybe 5 feet up to that bumper, there's a bubble and it stops you. And he did a great job making himself wide. So every time he'd go wide, he'd dump some dirty air and it would slow me down, and then we'd match pace. So I'd try to break it, and then it was just up, down, and I wasn't going to get around him. I definitely needed somebody just to give me just one little shove, and then I could have gotten around him. But it's definitely high pace, high adrenaline when you got these runs. I think the bigger run was prior, where we pushed him out there to the front.
Yep.
Those are the big runs where you're just like, okay, here we go. Hold on.
Yep.
Everybody's just holding on. You're just a passenger on that ride at that point.
One of the things that I said about that run, whenever I went back and recapped all the carnage that happened before with that white flag lap, I was like, I think Stryker gave him too big of a push. You got hit so hard from the back. I say hit. You got a great shove from Retchen behind that pushed you in contention with him, and you were stuck. You were stuck to the 99 like he was. Like he was your best friend. You were peas and carrots, right? And then you didn't lift. It's just it was such a good run. It might have been too good of a run, it looked like.
Yeah, once I shoved him out there front, and then everybody got collected behind us, and I had no help. It was Robbie's. Maybe in another lap or so, I could have run him down and got him loose or something along those lines. But just to get that continuation of that run, I wasn't going to get around him. I definitely tried. He earned it. He definitely won it fair and square. I didn't even get a chance to give him hit his bumper at all. So congrats to Robbie. It was pretty awesome. But I know we had a ton of cautions when it comes to these Daytona races. I know I've heard a couple of times that it's not indicative of what we do. It happens. It happens. Some of these plate races, they can be phenomenal. Sometimes, actually, the majority of the times, they're they're pretty down dastardly as what this one was tonight. But when you're in the race, you're having fun. You know, there's some tempers every now and then that flare up, and usually at the end of these races, these are the ones that we have a lot of stuff to do in the Discord to remedy a lot of these tempers and stuff. But all in all, we're gonna move on from this. It wasn't our worst Daytona. It definitely wasn't our best. We did get a first-time winner. I'm always gonna look at it glass half full. You know, Robbie won, first time winner. He's excited. He's going to bring new guys over here. So that's good. We got huge exposure. A lot of guys, I think we had 37 guys show up today. So I'm just going to take a lot of the positive of it and not truly focus so much on the negative. But these are just the one-offs. We're going to throw them away. It's going to happen. Plate races are going to happen like this. We'll have, other races that are not as good. But as long as the guys are having fun and we're all following the rules, we're just going to keep knocking them out week in and week out.
It's exactly what I said. I can be as happy with the race as I can be. I get disappointed just the same. I'm a race fan. I watch when I watch races and I see things that I don't like. That's the point of the voice, right? The point of the voice is just to call the race. Do I think that this was the greatest race that you guys have ever had? No, of course I don't. But I think it was still a good race, and I am happy for Robbie. I told him that as well, just to make sure that he knows that I was hoping. And the story of the night was when I saw the 80 to the back bumper of the 99. I was like, two dirt guys have a chance to win this, and that was my story. I was following, and it was a good look, not just for them, but also for drivers who think, these guys are out here running and, it's racing or, it's a big league. And, I talk kudos on you guys, and I always say it, and I've said it earlier in today's broadcast, and I said it at the end of the broadcast, and say it one more time. The reason why I like Chop Shop so much is the best damn league that I get to call for. And that's not knocking any other league that I call races for. It's the best damn league that I call racing for, because at the end of the day, this race, it's done. It's over with. Tomorrow, everybody's fine. And that's a great league to be able to hang your hat on and do it.
Absolutely, yeah.
We all have races that we have. I have good and bad calls, the same as people as drivers can have good and bad races. I have good and bad calls. But I will say that tonight the racing was there. The racing was good when it was good, and then the wrecks were good whenever they were really good. And then even John has a TikTok now. It's it makes for the content, but I look at it as I feel for the drivers, and I see the driver cams up and I see the frustration on the faces, and I'm like, that's what I feel, right? I feel the cautions and the frustration. I feel it through the race, and I see it in the driving. So it's weird doing this for 5 years, and you go, all right, I kind of get the vibe, and then my voice reflects the vibe, and but at the end of the day, the end of the race became a great end of the race, and that's what I took away from it.
Yeah, there's going to be tons. This is probably this type of racing, this pack racing. You get the biggest ebbs and flows, right? You're top of the world. You're cursing the world. Moments before I got connected with Robbie on that high side, I was cursing him out on the bottom. He had missed a shift, and I was just screaming at the top of my lungs because I was so mad that occurred, right? And then moments later, me and him are connected on the high side, and I'm pushing him to a victory. Yep. So those ebbs and flows it's crazy here, highs and lows, and everybody goes through them. I know a lot of good guys got collected here, but it's almost a crapshoot, either you're lucky or you're not in these places sometimes. And tonight, a lot of these guys struggled. Robbie got the victory. Congrats to him. We're just going to chalk it up. We're going to move forward. I think we have a bye week for the holidays coming up, and then we're going to be going back to Iowa. We got the Truck Series, I think, coming up this Tuesday. So there's tons of racing going on, and we'll just do what we normally do. It's just have fun. And I'm super grateful for having the opportunity to come out here and have fun, talk to you. I'm week in and week out. It's always awesome, and this is just a blast, man. Whether we have 11 cautions or 0. It could be way worse. That's just the way that I see it. Not racing wise, but life wise. This is awesome, dude. This is awesome. I'm enjoying it every single minute.
Yep, and that's what it's about. So, and that's what I
Yeah.
wanted to tell that's why I said it to everybody out there. I said I'm not complaining. If you guys hear me get aggressive with the call here, it's not me complaining. It's me watching a race that is changing as we go. That's the way I look at it. That's how I've had to adjust myself when it comes to, I've called races with 43 cautions in it. That was a charity race, 43 cautions. I was angry then.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being a fan and wanting a little more racing activity,
Yeah.
less eye pacing, as they call it. There's nothing wrong with that. You're
Yeah.
a fan just as much as everybody else is. So
well,
we don't knock you for any of that. We ain't going to judge you for anything. You're just as much of a fan as everybody else is.
I have
We
to be
did-
a fan.
Yeah. Was it our best show? No. But, we're not going to, it's not our worst. It's not our best, but we're going to just keep plugging away, and we're going to have more of these, and we'll have some awesome races and
Yeah.
some bad ones. But, the good news is we get a chance to do it next week and the following week, and we're going to be here regardless. Chop Shop's not going anywhere.
Yeah, and that's again not what I'm saying to anybody. I'm just reiterating. There's nothing wrong with the race. It just had a lot of aggression that just kind of went to the haywire. So that's all I was saying to everybody out there, and to you guys as well. I try to defend. I defend some. So if I feel like I might have stepped, I try to defend the language to make sure everybody has that understanding. So, but outside of that, Striker, it's the way it is. It is the way it is.
It's all good. We appreciate everything that you do. Don't take anything to heart. It's a good race. It was good fun.
That's what matters. That's what matters to me. Yeah, it happens. Striker, give shout outs, man. You get a P2.
All right. Yeah, I'll get to the point here. We want to make sure that I give everybody kudos, a quick kudos to everybody that helps us here, Chopping It Up podcast. It's our main sponsor that does this is what we would consider our premier Friday Night League. So thank you very much to Ryan and everybody that contributes for the Chopping It Up podcast. I know it's been kind of sporadic lately, but we have multiple podcasts in the works right now. So we're going to be releasing all of those out very shortly. Signature Esports, if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe and like. Dude, this guy's awesome. We've been with him for multiple years. We're not going anywhere. We want him to achieve all his goals and grow. He's helped us grow. We want to help him grow. So if you haven't done so already, please subscribe, like, buy some merch. I know you got a Toys for Tots series coming up very shortly. If you haven't done so already and you got nothing to do, even if you do have something to do, donate for this awesome cause. It's $5 per race. Toys for Tots. Join Signatures Discord. You got to do it. You got to do it. It's for the kids. So I'll be there. We'll see you out there on Monday. And I know we got an Xfinity series up and coming in the next 2 weeks. It's a little different than what we normally do. We've iRating capped it at 2,300, so it's going to allow some of the guys that don't necessarily have as much success in these other uncapped leagues to show, spread their wings. And that's what we want. We want to drive and cultivate good drivers from this springboard, which is what we're calling the Rise the Ranks Xfinity Cup Series, also provided by Chopping It Up podcast. So thanks everybody out there, friends and family. I know Robert Van Ness is out there every single race giving me kudos. We appreciate you, Rob. Thank you very much. We didn't bring it home today. I was trying, but we didn't get a chance. And I'm having John send you out that flag here shortly, and I'll probably end up giving you a signature esports shirt as well. So we'll get you some merch out there.
His is already to him. I got his address.
Okay,
all right.
So we got the merch out to you. We'll get you a Chop Shop flag here out shortly. And other than that, man, I'm loving it. Enjoy every day that you guys have. We got Thanksgiving coming up. Spend it with your friends and family, or those that are not around us, just in remembrance of everybody. So happy holidays to everybody. Thanks to all the admins and everybody here at Chop Shop. We thank you very much. And we're just going to enjoy the rest of the day and our weekend.
It's going to be fun, man. Congratulations. You're still leading points. That's another perk we can take out of this.
Yeah, it don't make a difference. If I'm not leading that last week, then it doesn't make a difference.
Well,
I gotta beat Nate. That's the only thing that matters.
We've watched this series. You can have not just this series, but just any series. If you have a string of bad luck, how hard with this long season, with the way the stages work, it's hard to come back from points, and you can find yourself in a precarious situation. I give you all the credit in the world, but there's times when things can go wrong. We want to make sure that the line keeps moving forward.
That's right. We'll keep motivated. We'll keep keeping our eyes forward, our hands on the wheel, and trying to get the best finishes that we can week in and week out. It's super hard. It's not as easy as it seems with all these hyenas out here. They're super fast, but if we can walk out of a plate race still leading the points, that'll be awesome. I know we'll tally the points and we'll figure it out from there. But other than that, man, thanks everybody. I'll let you get to Kobe here in a second.
Oh yeah, Mike, much love, man. Always a pleasure. We'll
thanks,
talk
buddy. Appreciate it.
You too. That's Strickland. He comes home. Me too. And thank you, Robbie. It was a good race, man. It was a good. Congrats once again on your victory, man. That was a great defense, a great end to a whole lot happening on the racetrack, and we like to see it. We do like to see it. Last but not least, Colby Hartung able to sneak on by some people right there at the very end of it, avoided some carnage late race, and man, stacked it up. Congratulations on a P3. This was a race, man.
Yeah, it definitely was a race. Sneak on by, if you want.
That's what you did. I mean, I watched
it. I came across the line 20th at the white flag.
Yep,
and I ended up
there
here somehow.
And then you barely missed pit road exit. You were less than a foot away from that cone. You're sixth right here out of turn one. We're rewatching it right here. And then you had good speed. You never had to lift.
Oh no, I was full gas. I had already lost everything in the caution before, so I had nothing to lose.
And they wrecked each other on the bottom side of the racetrack. All you had to do is just be safe.
Yeah, I definitely shot a few gaps.
I tell you what, if they had tangled a little bit more, you're close to a victory. You closed the gap by half a second here.
I was hoping Stryker and Robbie would get into each other. I had a run coming, but they kept it clean.
And that's a good way to end the race. And that was a great drive by you as well. To get yourself there, man. Tell me how hard it was to make passes. It seemed like familiar names and familiar faces were kind of just everywhere, and everybody was trying to stay out of each other, but they kept getting into each other. It was like the worst defensive driving class you could ever ask for. You're supposed to hold your line. You're supposed to just relax and just run the laps, get yourself there, and and then there's a checkup here, and then there's a run here, and you're like, all right, well, let's find ourselves in that best position, and the best position really never came.
Yeah, it was really all about finding the right people and avoiding the people that you don't want to be around. And we had 5 of us working in the Discord together, and it was me, Nate, Anthony Crowder, and Dove, along with it. Yeah, and Rohava. And we were all working together there. And our goal was to just get all 5 of us into the top 5 at the end of the race, which we had that secured. We also, me and Nate were being enforcers in the back there, shuffling people out that we didn't want up there, as you saw.
Yep.
But we were trying to maintain that, but it just didn't work out at the end. We got tangled in one of the last cautions, or I did at least, and then I don't know what happened to this on the green white checkered. I assume they were caught up in that massive wreck. That took out about everyone apparently, because I went all the way to the front. But I really don't know how I got up here, but I got up here.
You know what? I talk about putting yourself in position. That's what it is. Pickle Blowfish says all gas, no brakes. Yeah, that's pretty much what had to happen there at the end. That was that was the white flag where he went from 20th to 3rd. That can happen at these racetracks. And I was talking to Stryker about it. I was talking to Robbie about it, and I said it throughout the race. I'm a race fan. I call these races because I am a race fan, and I call these races because I have the wherewithal to watch what happens here. I know when the lines are going to break up. I changed cameras today to run the wider views, the more dynamic cameras. I'm going back to my other cameras. This racetrack, it seemed very cool. It seemed like there was a lot of speed, but it seemed like you just couldn't. I don't know. The connections were there, but the moment you connected, man, the cars just seemed like they would float.
It was really weird how the draft worked. So I mean they felt pretty planted, to be honest, but the draft was so weird because it just didn't feel like you could catch someone and it was like impossible to get on your bumper until they like check up, and then when you're actually on the bumper you can't get off of them, like you're glued to them.
Mm-hmm.
It was really weird how that looked. It was kind of random if you got a run or not. It was pretty confusing to figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm still not sure if I have, but it was definitely something.
You know, at Talladega, we watch you guys go 3 wide, and you can go 3 wide for 20, 25 laps. Daytona, a whole different track. You know, and it is a super speedway, but this track just seemingly sometimes just causes some kryptonite for some drivers.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a tighter track. You could still go 3 wide on it. There wasn't that much of that, but it's just tighter, and you know, there's still the season's still early, and we're still all trying to feel out who you want to avoid and who you want to be with. So I mean, going 3 wide isn't really the best of ideas, but you got to do what you got to do. I didn't get that much of that experience, but it seemed like everyone was being pretty cautious because going 3 wide here has bitten us all in the past.
Yeah, it's, you know, and it bit everybody tonight. Every time we went 3 wide tonight, it was there was a collection plate offering in one of the corner exits. That's pretty much how we looked at it. It was insane. It was absolutely insane. Good night for some racing. I did enough complaining tonight, but I did enough cheering as well because just a fan of this league, fan of the series. Yeah, just a fan of you guys. So, yeah, that's it. Colby, give shout outs, man. You get a P3.
Yeah, man. Shout out to all the 4 of y'all working with me. Nate, Dove, Grohava, and Granover. I appreciate that. We worked well until it didn't. But yeah, shout out to John Stryker for putting this all on, and you for broadcasting this and making good broadcasts week in, week out that everyone's able to watch. And you know, yeah, that's all I got.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I know what's wrong with the racetrack. It ain't got no cars on it right now. Colby, we'll see you Tuesday. It's gonna be fun, man.
Yes, sir. Road America, road racing.
Or are you gonna be out Monday? I don't know if you get out of the league Monday.
Oh no, I don't have anything Mondays.
Well,
Tuesdays and Fridays for now.
I got my dang old Toys for Tots on Monday. Little mini series. Toys for Tots. Mondays.
I'll look into that. I wasn't aware of that one.
Yeah, I think it's up into it. Broadcast links. I think I put it up there. If I didn't, I will repost it. But yeah, Toys for Tots race. It's on our Facebook too.
All right.
All right, brother. Be good, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. It's Colby Hartung. He comes home P3, and great night. I'm bringing this guy up here, and I hope he's okay with me bringing him up here. Only because 33 spots gained. I want to end this on the most positive note that I could ever end this on. 33 spots for Mr. Church.
Yeah, it kind of surprised me when I seen it earlier too.
How'd you make it through it? I have to go back and look. Hold on.
That last crash.
Well, I know, but I watched Colby go from 20th You're 22nd here. Say whoop, whoop. Missed.
Yeah.
Big run on Jeremy Bailey. Wow.
That was one of those ones where you just,
he was down.
Caution.
Yeah, he was down on power too. They wreck. Colby goes around. Way up high. Matt is right there. Goes Dove. Yep. Look at that. 33 spots, man. Dude.
Crazy.
I think the word of the day is you got the old Roberge award.
The hard charger? Yeah. I brought this little silver paint out a couple weeks ago, and it's been doing pretty well, so I might leave it out there a little bit longer.
There you go. Not bad. Not bad at it. I had to, I saw an aggressive race tonight, but I was like, there's some very, very big bright spots on this one.
Yeah, I don't know what place I was in there on that last lap.
22nd.
I wanted to say 22nd. Okay.
Yeah.
I looked down and it said 4th. I was like, gee, all right.
Yep. So you went from 22nd to 4th. Colby Hartung went from 22nd to 3rd, or 20th to 3rd.
Yeah. When I noticed it was Kobe there in front of me for our podium, I tried my best, but we'll take a 4th for sure.
Heck yeah, top 5 night. Matta gets top 5 as well. There's a lot of positives, but 33 spots. You started dead last.
Yeah.
Pretty
good field too for 30 some cars today. I mean, we get that every week. It'd be sweet.
Yeah, super speedways bring out the super speedway drivers. But we got Iowa coming up here in a couple of weeks, and and I don't want anybody to ever take anything that I say about super speedway racing is either absolutely amazing. It's like my disdain for Martinsville, but I like super speedways. So it's, you know what I mean. I hate Martinsville on iRacing, but I love it in real life. Same kind of concept. Either goes really good or really bad. And if there's anything in the middle, people feel left out. It's weird. Same thing with Daytona and Talladega. It either goes really good or really bad. And if it's anywhere in the middle, it's kind of like, oh, did we really race? So that's it's kind of the way I look at it. But I know the driver's got to be happy with if they finished up any spots here. You got to be pretty happy about it.
Yeah, I had a good run. Had a big accident there towards the end. Luckily, I still had a fast repair, so I used it. But if it wasn't for that big wreck there at the end, I don't think I'd be sitting here talking to you. I think I'd be in 20-something place. But yeah, overall, a good race. It was fun. A lot of cautions, but you'll have those at Super Speedway.
Time and time again, we'll have them. Yeah, we just have them. I say that all the time. Racing is racing until the race isn't racing.
Iowa next?
Yeah, Iowa's in 2 weeks. Yep.
We'll have to get some practice in there and see how we do.
Yeah. You guys are going to be off next Friday for this. I think I have a call next Friday. I think it's
day after Thanksgiving.
No, it'll be the next Saturday. So I have Heart to Heart Championship this Saturday. Next Saturday we have the RB 300. And then after that we have the Xfinity Series. So, jeez.
Pretty excited for that.
Well, I'm thrilled. I'm glad to see B cars back on the simulator again. I know that we're gonna have 2 leagues with Xfinity Series. Sim 500 is gonna run an Xfinity Series on Wednesdays coming up, and you guys have the one on Saturdays. So that's we're gonna get the best of both worlds. We're gonna get the 23 and under getting out there, putting on some good racing, regardless of how that goes, and then we're gonna get the top split guys on Wednesday night, which there's a lot of those guys in here too in Chop Shop. So a lot of crossover. It's gonna be good stuff.
It'll be fun.
Excuse me, Churchy, give you shout outs, man.
Yeah, just shout out to Chop Shop. Shout out to John and Stryker and all the work they do, all the admins. Shout out to you, of course. Couldn't do it without you. But yeah, I mean, hold on, give me a sec. Dog's wanting me to go. Anyway, yeah, just shout out to you and Chop Shop and the guys. It's not very many, or quite a few cautions today, but it's super speedway, so see if we can do better on the next one.
Cautions just take so damn long.
Yeah, especially at a super speedway.
They need to make the pace car speed like 85 miles an hour instead of 65 miles an hour. That extra 20 miles an hour would actually do some justice, I think.
Yeah.
Or, yeah. Penguin had his hands full too. So, but all right, Churchy, I'm gonna throw you back down there. I had to pull you up. I was like 33 spots gained. It's freaking awesome. So, all right,
yeah,
brother.
it surprised me. So,
all right, brother. Have a good night. I'll throw him back down there. There he is. It's Mr. Church. I had to talk to him. 33 spots gained is awesome. Robbie Milburn gets the victory here. Yeah, folks, don't take anything that I say. I mean, you can take it as serious as you want to, but I'm a race fan, and I'm a race fan at heart. And I'll say it time and time again. I'm going to say things that I agree with, and I'm going to say things that you're going to agree with or disagree with, and that's just part of racing. It's what I see. It's how I see it. Tonight had 11 cautions. Let me look at the final results here. Got to go back and look again. 13 cautions. Sorry, I say 11. 13 cautions for 38 laps. So just about half of the race was with cautions. But it has nothing to do with the talent of the drivers. The drivers have talent. Just sometimes you have to lift. Sometimes you have to brake. Sometimes you just have to read the situation. What I see overhead is not what they see in the car. You know what I mean? They see things completely at speed and in difference. You know, and hindsight's always 20/20. It's kind of how that works. So, and don't I get angry, but I get angry. I'm passionate about what happens. I'm passionate about the racing. I'm passionate, good, bad, and ugly throughout, and that's the way I look at it. Yeah, you either like it or you don't. And I love the simulator. I love this platform. I love what we do, and it's all for the same cause. I mean, it's right here, giving everybody a place for them to shine. The races are absolutely immaculate, or even there's cautions and the racing still. The end of that race makes up for some some of the cautions, and some of the drivers are going to be very upset with the way the race went. Joe out there says worst track on the sim next to Dega. Super speedway racing is sometimes not everybody's cup of tea. I like calling super speedway racing because it's just nonstop, right? Nonstop. It's like dirt series racing. It's just there's always something going on the racetrack. When you just start feeling for the drivers, whenever you start seeing I see their faces. I have their faces up on the monitor whenever we have driver cams, and I want the driver cams to still continue. It's not to take away from that, but when I start seeing frustration and I see less cheering and less smiles or less, then that makes all the difference. So, if you have any opinions about that, leave it in the comments. I'm all good for it. Thank you, Jerry, for all the love out there. I appreciate you. Thank you to Budgie for being the coolest cat. Thank you to, of course, Penguin for being the race controller. Thank you to Chop It Up podcast, of course, all the sponsors and affiliates that are part of Chop Shop. Thank you to all of our sponsors as well. Coming down to it. Be good. See you in the next one, folks.